of all the tribes on that server, I think he's one of the biggest, one of the most powerful tribes. And I go to, like, one of the obelisks, and he's got a whole entire metal thing around it. Why? He doesn't want the brood mother to spawn? Some of us would like to fight that thing. Oh, it also reminds me. So, about a month ago, when I started playing on that server, I don't know if I brought this up, but I was a little edgy as to if I should trust people, if I shouldn't, that kind of thing. Well, I learned my lesson that I shouldn't really trust people, because someone came up to me and said, "Food?" with a question mark, and so I was like, oh, they want some food. They want some food. So I opened my inventory and began to go to my food, and then they take a club and they bash it on my head, knock me out, and take all my stuff and run away. Oh shoot, where is he? He's right there. Sounds like we've got a dungeon, maybe. So, you know, got that going on. This guy comes out of nowhere and does that. Why are there so many skeletons? Alright, so he comes out of nowhere, just knocks me out on the head with his friend. They steal all my stuff and they run away into the sunset together. Well, little did I know, they lived in a south zone, which is an easy zone. There's 4 zones: south, west, north, and east, and each is divided up into 3 bits. I usually live in the east zone. This guy lived in, like, south zone 2, I'd say. And then that was the easy zone. West and east were the medium zones. They were like, if you were to select the difficulty in Minecraft, they'd be normal. And then north would be the hard zone. So, about a week ago, I was playing, and it just so happened that I flew on my little pteranodon that I managed to tame for, like, I tamed it in probably 30 minutes, half an hour. And I was just flying around and I saw this little base and I was like, I wonder if it can't have been raided because there's dinosaurs standing outside. So I fly down and the dinosaurs are just sitting there. I'm like, these doors are on, so there's some loot inside, so let's get it. So I break down the first door and there's a body on the floor and I kill the body and everything. And I keep going and I take all the stuff, destroy the beds that are in there, and then I move on to the next little room and I break down the door. And little did I know, the guy who bashed me on the head with the club and stole my stuff was in that room, and the other guy was in the other room. And they had so much gear, like nothing as good as my gear. They just had loads of narcotics, which you need to make trank arrows. They had loads of trank arrows. I think they had 90 narcotics, which is like 90 more than I had at that time. Narcotics was... Oh! Yeah, narcotics was something that I was very, very slow at making. Till I got a triceratops, or a trike as they call it in that game. Then I used the trike to get my narco berries, which I get a lot of spoiled meat, and then I make my narco berries. I'm probably not going to play Ark tonight either. I mean, I went through a whole entire weekend without any of them getting fed my dinos, and they lived perfectly fine, so hopefully 2 days is okay. I mean, it'll be fine. I'll show up, like, tomorrow afternoon. Be like, my raptors. Come up with a naming scheme for them all. Most people, they name them after something. I'm trying to remember. I was playing and someone named it after something, and I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember if it was a video game reference, a TV show reference, or what it was. They named it something. They had a name for a guy and a girl. I don't remember what it was, but they always had the same name. It was like 2.0, 3.0. I went with a Walking Dead theme. So I had a raptor named like Merle. Not a raptor, a Dilo named Merle, and a Dilo named Daryl, a Dilo named Carol. I got a Triceratops, and then I switched it up a little bit. I was like, I can't keep naming them all that. I'm going to run out of ideas. So I got a pterodactyl, or a pteranodon, after my Triceratops, which I named Terps. Because at the time I was watching a Yogscast live stream where they were playing Hearthstone, called Deck Rippers. So I was watching that, and I was like, what do I name him? Oh, Terps. So now I have a Triceratops named Terps. I got a Pteranodon after that, quickly. Named him Barry, after a member of the Yogscast. And then I got a female raptor. First female raptor I'd ever seen in the game. I think I named her Michonne. And then I named the male raptor Rick. Before I had a raptor and I named it Rick. And I was going to name the other one Lori. But then, Rick died. He died from an alpha raptor. Yeah, that alpha raptor was a woman, and she was not very happy. I can tell you that. Came out of the woods, ate him to pieces. I got off of him right before he died. He died. And then she came after me and killed me, and I lost everything. Then I had to remake all of my stuff. And I actually made 5 crossbows, which, when you play Ark, you only need 1. It's very peaceful today. Other than the fact that everything else that's chaotic going on. It's been a week. I'm just gonna say that. It's only Wednesday for me. It'll be Thursday for you. Or it might be Friday for you. It'll probably be Friday for you. Which means you'll already have been through the whole week. And I'm in the middle of the week. And I can already tell you that it's a week. It's had its ups, it's had its downs. It's had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I really have no idea where it's going. Whoa. All the recent events going on. It's been an interesting month so far, even. I just read it a couple days ago. I don't know if anyone else read this. I was just browsing the interwebs, and what do you know? I stumble across a whole bunch of YouTube videos by those. Okay, so those little YouTube channels that dedicate themselves as little news channels, they give drama alerts on YouTubers, and they'll give this and they'll give that. They'll tell you the news that's happening recently. Well, if you don't know, I don't know how you haven't heard of them already. There's plenty of those. One of the things that I heard on some of these were that clowns, if you've heard about these recent clown sightings of scary, creepy clowns appearing out of nowhere, and like chasing after people with weapons or something like that. And there's the Clown Lives Matter thing that was going on, but they canceled it because of death threats or something. But after all that, I read online and saw in these videos that apparently these clowns were going to have their own little purge on the 30th of October, which still hasn't happened yet, unless maybe it has happened yet, and maybe you're laughing at this and you're like, yeah, that happened, or you're crying at this because it's the last thing you'll ever see before that clown comes out of the closet and just ends your life. I don't know what's going to happen to you. All I remember is how I got there. I was watching the College Humor YouTube channel about, it was like a video, like, you're doing the purge wrong or something? No, it was, we have a few questions about the purge. And I watched that, and then it led me to that video of the clowns planning to purge. But you know, a lot of stuff is like over-exaggerated, like, I don't know, they'll say this and then actually this happened. Or someone made it up entirely. Like, there's one guy who just happens to like to scare people and created an account on Instagram to be a clown. He's now going around and he's telling everybody, us clowns have organized a purge, and we're going to kill everybody on the 30th of October. Apparently they're taking it as a real threat. I guess some states, police departments have told everybody to go inside, lock their doors. I mean, you can't help but think, that's a scary thought, that people would be doing these kinds of things, and people believe it and are telling you gotta stay inside. I mean, I'm not saying that it's fake, and that you should go out and wander the streets the 30th, because the clowns aren't gonna purge or anything. I'm saying the thought that police departments to tell you to stay inside because a clown purge might occur is something you'd never thought you'd hear in your entire life, and now you're hearing it. Or the fact that, oh god, what was the other thing? The fact that you always dress up as a scary little clown for Halloween, and it always scares people. Like, one year I dressed up as a clown, like a scary little clown, like a killer clown type of thing that you'd seen in, like, those costume stores. And I scared some people. They were just, there's probably those people that had fear of clowns. And then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do this year for Halloween. And at some point I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to be a clown. And then, what do you know, hits the news. Clowns are now terrorizing people, and hence clowns are being banned in cities around the country because of all this. You can't be a clown for Halloween. So thanks a lot, clowns. I really enjoyed being a clown for Halloween, and now I can't be a clown because of you. Because I don't want to get shot on Halloween. B, because they just said it was banned from Halloween because you decided to go flashing your knives and your rakes and stuff. I've watched a couple of videos, and I don't know what it was, but recently I've been, like, obsessed with looking at all this clown stuff. Like, is there a clown in Arizona? Like, if there was, honestly, it's like one of those things where people want to see it, even though it might be dangerous or whatever. It's one of those things. So, of course, I want to see if there's a clown in Arizona. I mean, who wouldn't want to know the answer to that question? I anyone who's heard about the recent news about all that stuff, and they're probably sitting there thinking, I wonder if there's a clown in Arizona. There probably is. I mean, I watched a video online of a guy beating up a clown who was, like, throwing around a rake at them. Him and some girl. Oh boy, how do I get out of here? See, the problem with this is you can't dig up like you normally would in a Minecraft world. Why? Because if you do, you will end up hitting the ocean. Now, in regular Minecraft, hitting the ocean meant, oh, you hit water. Well, you can swim up. In Lava Land Minecraft, you hit the ocean. You're gonna die of being burned to death. So, what I almost want to do is, I'm probably just gonna cut it right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, we're gonna start off where we left off, right here. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just stop right here because I want to clear my head a little bit and think about where I might have to go, and maybe watch over the recording to see where I have to go at that point. I just want to thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe so you can see more of Lava Land. Check out my hardcore survival series. And subscribe if you'd like to see that. I'm hoping that I can get back into doing a few tutorials every Tuesday and possibly Thursday at that rate. I'm planning on doing a few Hearthstone videos maybe in the future here. And yeah, just let me know. What do you think about all these ideas? And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.